Well, traveling is tough enough, but when things go wrong, you need someone looking out for you. So we asked for your horror stories and put CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg on the case to help you out. And here he is this morning with some great results for some big problems that existed out there.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good to see you. First of all, let's start with this. This is Maria. Okay, my flight to Orlando. This is Maria's problem. My flight to Orlando from LAX left 1 hour early, and I was never notified. When I called the customer service department, they indicated that one email was sent to someone at Travelocity. Now, if a flight is going to leave a whole hour early, doesn't every single person get a phone call too?
And they get a fruit basket. Actually, they don't. The bottom line here...
No call or no fruit basket?
No, nothing.
Got it.
The problem is you can't depend on that. It's a failure to disclose issue, but it's also a responsibility of the passenger to find out. If you're going to be at the airport 2 hours early, then you'd figure out that the plane might actually be leaving early as well. We checked with Travelocity. There was a breakdown in communication. Okay. And what we did was we found out that Travelocity now has issued a refund to her for about $280, plus another $150 in expenses was kicked in by Virgin America to say we're sorry. And then we got Travelocity to give her another $250 as a discount against another future purchase. So the bottom line is there was a failure to disclose here. Travelocity and Virgin America did step up to the plate, but only after we got involved.
Well, Maria joins us right now via Skype from California. Maria, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Oh, it sounds like you made out like a bandit on this one. Not bad, huh?
Well, it was a little stressful, so I hope, glad it all worked out, but, not really without your help, so I appreciate it.
Well, you don't get any help unless you do ask for it, which is nice. Let me ask you this. What was your reaction, though, when you did find out that the plane left an hour early? I've actually really never heard of a plane leaving an hour early. What was your response?
I was a little shocked, to say the least. And then panicked because it was the only flight out to Orlando that day, and I was heading out for a big trade show. So, I did what I could to kind of keep my composure, but definitely stressed out early in the morning when I arrived to the airport.
See, the bottom line here is that they didn't just wake up at Virgin that morning and say, let's leave early. They made a schedule change. They just didn't notify people.
All right, Maria, thanks for joining us, and congratulations on getting all these award points and different mileage concessions. Nice job. Okay, let's move on to our next problem here, Peter. This is a frequent flyer who had this issue. Delta Airlines sent me an email advertising a 50% bonus miles for making a mileage transfer to another account. As a result, I transferred 13,000 miles to my wife's Delta account and understood that I was to pay $30. I received a bill of $160. It was not understanding that there was any charge other than the $30. So why was he charged $160 as opposed to $30?
Because it was in the fine print. He just didn't read it. This is a situation where the passenger didn't do the homework. There's a $30 processing fee, but Delta actually charged you to transfer miles 1 cent per mile, therefore the $160 bill. You got to read the fine print.
Even if they don't disclose it?
No, it was disclosed. He didn't read it.
Fine print, though. Not many people do read the fine print, sadly.
Okay.
All right, let's go to car rental here. This issue from Elaine. I rented a car. I returned it, then left on extended travel. When I returned in May, I find I'm being hounded by mail and with phone calls claiming that I owe over $1,700 for damage to their car. Now, there was no damage. There are 47 miles on the odometer over the mileage that I turned it in at, which says to me they damaged their car and are trying to make me pay. What can I do to stop this harassment?
This is a typical problem in rental car business where it's called the bad way to pay it forward.
Yeah.
When you rent a car, before you ever accept that car in the lot, bring your digital camera with you. Seriously, it's going to take you 5 minutes. Walk around the car, make sure it's a time-coded photo, and you basically, with a date on it, take a photo of the bumpers, the fenders, the doors, and make sure the agent at the counter understands that. If there's a problem, you identify it, because otherwise you get hit with that bill.
We got it. So you really have to kind of be careful there. And let's do this baggage fee question here. On July 22nd, this is from Susan, 2010, I was scheduled to fly United Airlines. The flight was canceled. I had already paid a premium travel fee, which included checking 2 bags. United has issued me a ticket for a U.S. air flight, but I was charged $60 to check the 2 bags. No one will respond to my calls about post-travel refunds. I can only apply by email. Now, customers who are unable to use a computer are unable to make a claim.
This is an airline, United Airlines, that intentionally disconnected their customer complaint phone line last year. Hello.
Which says to me there was a lot.
Yeah. Bottom line is, in a situation like that, that's where you email us. We got involved, and we made sure that was all resolved. Excellent. But the problem is, when you're just doing it by email, I'm a big fan of talking to a 2-word concept we've lost in this country. It's called human being.
Doesn't
and if you can't
anymore.
do that, we got a problem.
Exactly. Those automated phones.
But she got the money back.
Terrible. Nice job.
Yeah.
Well done with all these. Peter, good to see you.
You got it.
Advocate of the people right there. If you've got a travel complaint, write to us on our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com, or message us on Twitter or Facebook, and Peter may be able to resolve your issue right here on The Early Show.